If you clicked on this video, there is no accidents, because this video was meant to find you right now. If this video found you, you are deeply interested in growing and bettering your life. And you can see that there are things in this world that needs changing. And you have matured enough in your consciousness to recognize what that change is. So, for example, there are certain fundamental things that us as a human, by the way, we are also channeling higher consciousness here. So we are tuning into the frequency, this frequency specifically, and we are giving messages from spirit, from higher consciousness. So, that needed a sometimes the body likes to get what it wants to get. You see, this is one of the things that we want to talk about, because a lot of the training that we have been through as a society has been training to live codependently, to not sort of grow up fully. And you can see that very clearly when it comes to, from you are a child, you have your mom and your dad, up until when maybe you get a little space where you go to another city and you have some freedom, perhaps for a year or two, and then some woman or some guy catches your attention, or catches you literally, and you're just in a thing. And then that becomes sort of your bouncing buddy for spiritual projections, really. And even in the healthy ones, it's just, what is the tendency? Maybe both are just happy for it to be like this. It's okay. The most important thing is that you are feeling joyful, and that you are connected to that natural stream through your body, so that you can feel if you're just adhering to something out there, or if you are truly gathering your own wisdom from inside. This gathering of wisdom from inside is something that all humans are meant to have. The powers that be, they are afraid that when humans are fully empowered, that their system is no longer. That couldn't be further from the truth. That system works for humans and beings that are not ready to step up to the next level in their own consciousness. And what is that? It seems like we are all pompous, thinking that we're better than people when we say that. It's not like that. It is that when you see energetic truth, and when you have embodied enough light, what does that mean? Embodied enough light? Does it mean that you're oozing out light from your whole system? Yes, you do, sort of. It's just that it's not seeable. It's felt, but you don't see it. You can see it on the effects of what's happening with that individual. And this light that we are has been hushed down. Try to, there's a lot of manipulation. And then maybe you get married, have kids, and then you realize that, oh, now it's time for retirement. And it's like your whole life is just set. That is something that is our worst enemy. We dread that like the plague. So we go any other way than that. And that's how we've ended up here. And we are now continuously communicating with higher intelligence through the body. And we are working with transmuting human energy, transmuting distorted energy to light particles, really. That's what we're doing with our body, knowing how it works. And we are here to teach all of you also to do the same, to truly master your human body's energy field. Because many beings have very distorted views when it comes to human energy in their comprehension. And so we are here to shed light, which literally is to depart knowledge so that you are more aware. Once you are more aware, we are guiding the energy to fully embody through your vessel. That is the whole purpose of everything that we do, because that is the recipe for growth, human growth, human energy growth. Because there needs to be proper comprehension, otherwise the energy doesn't flow. So you have to place things accurately within your energy system. And this is not something that is done like that. It can be, wouldn't that be nice if it's just like that? You know? Can happen. But you don't have to wait for that to happen for you to walk the path towards what it is that you want. You are the creator here. You're not here to wait for someone else. That is erroneous thinking, because that is looking outside, waiting for someone else to do it. Sometimes it's subtle. But all of you, yes, I'm speaking to you. You have gifts inside of you that once you have unlocked the right frame of mind in the way that you're seeing this, you can apply your energy and your focus to do anything. If it's to heal your body, that is one. That is usually the first thing that happens. Because through a healed body, can there be growth? You see? So there is a process of healing if you are still on that process. And there are ways to do this properly so that you are closing realities, putting them away so that you are truly letting that go and preparing for the new. Knowing that you are working on the new continuously. So there sometimes needs to be these overlaps in your consciousness. But it's so important to invest your energy in both in the beginning. Sometimes, all the way in the beginning, it's just important to get the comprehension. You don't have to go straight into do something you don't even know what you are doing. Wait for the comprehension and the realizations that Gaia give you. Use the information to let it reveal more to you. Because that's what this Ascension program is built for. We are shifting every single day. And now we're also inviting you to shift with us live through these Gaia sessions, these Gaia live sessions. They are something that you can sign up for our WhatsApp group. It's just called Gaia Events. And just sign up there and you will be notified when we have them. It's usually every Thursday. But that is where we update all of the information about that per time. So make sure that you're signed up to that group so that you don't miss that. All right. So every single one of us, we have a responsibility to ourself as a soul, to our brothers and sisters and their soul, to actually honor them energetically, and let truth be expressed through your body. Not your truth, this person's truth, oh, this person says it's true, but I don't know, it's not that type of true. It's the truth of the body. The truth of the body is called energetic truth. And this energetic truth is what we are training in. That is the part that was missing from a human being's upbringing. Some got that, but some got it too hard. You know? The discipline is not meant to be forced, but it's not meant to be like, oh, do. You know, like we got this weird, you know? No wonder we got fucked up, you know? Like we didn't get this firm, loving guidance, which is what I'm receiving now through them, this body. And so now we're going through the healing of the body. We have gotten the comprehension, which means that we receive whatever it is that we're focused on. And so if you would like to join us, we will share this with you as well, so that we can all shift in consciousness like this. Once we have harmonized, which is the knowledge of energetic truth, how to speak it, how to share it, how to acknowledge it on the inside, how to truly live in harmony with yourself and have that overflow is really what this training is about. And knowing how human beings can truly live in harmony here. Because we can for certain not do it and pretend a whole bunch of stuff on the surface just to be polite. That doesn't work. So we are here to instill a completely new consciousness that we are inviting you to partake in. This is, you can on one hand call it an ascended master consciousness, because it will be. But on the other hand, you can also call it just simply common sense about human energy. It is like Jesus and Nikola Tesla coming together. That is the fusion that we are providing here. And the application and the training of the human consciousness so that it is back into alignment with itself. Because once you have that, the world is your oyster. What you say will be, because you have the mind space and your body space, the feeler, aligned. What you say will be. Just like that, because the energy flows. And so this is what we're training towards every single day. And everyone is at different levels of this game. Some are better at this thing, some are better at that thing, some are worse than this and can help. There are so many variants of this. Honor where you're at, in truth. Be authentic with where you're at, in truth. Also with other beings. Dare to speak where you're at. Dare to speak what you're thinking, what you're considering, what you're... Dare to be open and transparent. This is how we create more harmony with this whole environment. But not from the same consciousness that we had in the dualistic perspective. That does not work. That does not work. So there we have naturally created a divide within ourselves. Whoever is in the dualistic perspective, we have identified it so well because we know exactly what the dualistic perspective is in action. And so we know that, okay, the remedy for you guys is the Ascension program. And then there are other beings that have figured it out, and that there is some give and take, some give and give. We like that better. That there is a reciprocity. And how do you know who is that for you? You can pretend a lot of things, but the only way that you can do it is through feeling the body, feeling the resonance, and knowing how to express that. Right? So there is also the practicing expressing with one another. We have a lot to learn. You know, we were taught to be kids forever, many. And that is not something that is sustainable. It is sustainable for as long as you are codependently using your energy, meaning you have to sort of sell your energy in order to get a paycheck, usually, right? And so that way of thinking is codependent. So there needs to be a reorganization for you to have actually this alignment going here. It can still be that you have certain things going on, like it's not, you don't go, you honor the body, you honor the safety of the body. It's your responsibility to look after the body, right? Even if you are asking for help, but it's your responsibility with your body. And so this is the training that we're doing every single day, is to course correct the misperceptions of certain scenarios, most in Kenneth's life and with beings that he is assisting. That is what this is all about. We have trained for 7 years in this with Gaia and Jeshua. They have guided us how to, first of all, course correct all of our energy and how to close our energy centers properly in all the holistic ways so that it's completely closed, so that we have now practiced the art of channeling higher consciousness. And so they're working with us continuously every single day. And so if you want to join us, you're more than welcome. Let us know how this moved you. Where are you? Yeah, let us know where you are in your consciousness journey. Are you working on, do you know what you're working on? Because many beings that are in the dualistic perspective don't even know. They don't even know where to grasp it. And if that's you, please book a session or something to get clear so that you know what you have to work on. It's so important. All right, take care, and we'll see you again in the next one. Ciao.